Grace, did you wash my pants? Unwanted orphan. Grace, why are there stones in this rice? Helpless orphan girl. Grace, run to the farm immediately. Child without sense. They say life is sweet until it decides to turn bitter. In the city, there once lived a family of 4, a hard-working father, a gentle mother, their smart son, and their only daughter named Grace. Their home was full of laughter, love, and everything money could buy. Air conditioner blowing in every room. But peace doesn't last forever. Life can be wicked. One day, the father, mother, and their son set out on a trip. Grace had malaria and was left at home with the househelp nursing her to recover. That same day, a trailer lost brake and rammed into their car on the highway. None of them survived. Grace, barely 13, became an orphan in one night. The laughter in their home turned to silence. Her school books were closed. Her room, cold. Her dreams, frozen. Her father's younger brother, Uncle Okafor, came from the village for the burial. With crocodile tears and fake sympathy, he said, "Let the poor child come with me. I'll take care of her like my own daughter." People praised him. They didn't know he was a wolf in wrapper. When Grace reached the village, suffering started. She met her cousins, Joy and Ifunanya, 2 elder girls who wore makeup to fetch water and never touched a broom. But Grace became a house girl. Her uncle's wife, Mama Joy, turned into something else. Your parents died and left what? Nothing. Nonsense. Ungrateful orphan. Every morning, she would wake up before the cocks, sweep the compound, wash plates, boil water, and go to the farm. Her cousins would sit, cross legs, and chew roasted maize, while their mother, Mama Joy, barked orders at her. Grace, did you wash my pants? Her uncle's wife asked in anger. Grace, why are there stones in this rice? They used her as if she was born to be their house girl. Her father's land, they sold them. His house in the city, they rented out, none of the money reached her. His clothes, they burnt all. His name, erased like he never existed. They used all the money realized to send their own daughters to nursing school, while Grace, the real child of the man who owned it all, was sleeping on a mat in the corridor. So sad. Grace ate leftovers, bones and spoilt stew. She wore her cousin's torn uniforms. If she coughed at night, she got slapped in the morning. Her life became pain without pause. But Grace endured. She didn't talk much, but at night, she would cry into her wrapper and whisper, "Mama, Papa, if your spirit can hear me, don't leave me alone." She still dreamt of her mother sometimes, wearing a white cloth, smiling but saying nothing. One morning, a town crier shouted through the village. A royal announcement came from the palace. "Hero, hero, the prince shall choose a bride. A dance competition will be held for 3 days. All maidens must gather at the palace. On the 3rd day, the prince will choose his bride." The whole village shook. Mama Joy sprang into action. She brought out lace wrappers, gold earrings, white powder, and new slippers. Joy and Ifunanya were scrubbed with sponge like fresh fish. "Today, we must enter royalty," their mother declared. "Go and win his heart," she added. And Grace. They told her to go to the back bush to fetch firewood, wash plates, and pound yam. Nobody remembered that she, too, was a daughter of the land. First day of the dance competition. Joy danced like a drunk peacock. Ifunanya nearly fell while twisting her waist. Grace watched from afar, hidden near the gate, barefoot, holding firewood. Second day. Grace didn't bother asking. Mama Joy warned her. "If you step near that palace, I'll pour pepper in your eyes." Third day, final day. The day the prince would choose his bride. Grace was sent to the farm early. Her legs were sore. Her heart was heavier than the basket she carried. She sat under a tree, tears mixing with sweat. Then suddenly, a calm wind blew. The leaves danced. The birds stopped chirping. And when Grace looked up, there, standing under the sun, was her mother. She wore a white garment, no dust on her feet, no shadow behind her. "Grace," she said gently, "stand up. Today, your pain ends. From nowhere, she handed Grace a woven basket filled with fine clothes, royal wrappers, shining beads, and oil for her skin. "Go and dance, my daughter." Before Grace could speak, the woman vanished. Grace ran. With tears in her eyes and clothes in her arms, she ran to the village stream, bathed quickly, rubbed the oil, dressed, and flew to the palace. When she arrived, the crowd went silent. Even the prince stared. Mama Joy stood up like she saw a ghost. "Hey, where did she get that cloth? Is that not Grace? Grace the house girl? Which cloth is she wearing? I locked those wrappers. Who opened my box?" Her cousins were shocked. Joy nearly swallowed her earrings. Ifunanya's mouth opened wide, but no words came out. When it was Grace's turn to dance, the drums changed. It was like the gods joined the band. Her waist moved like river water. Her steps told her story, pain, endurance, and hope. When she danced, the leaves clapped. The sun bowed. The prince stood up before she finished. He walked to her, slowly, then knelt. "You," he said. "Only you. I want you. You're my wife." The people shouted. The king smiled. The guards beat their shields. The other girls faded into the background. As they were preparing to crown Grace Queen, Mama Joy fainted. Her wrapper flew up and showed her faded petticoat. They poured water on her, but she woke up screaming. "My enemy has done this. The orphan has used jazz. She has bewitched the prince." People laughed. Joy and Ifunanya tried to sneak away quietly, but goats chased them back into the palace. "Goats, real goats," the prince said. "Bring those who tormented her." They were brought forward, kneeling. "Our daughter, we didn't know you were a special child. Forgive us." Grace looked at them, took a deep breath, and said, "I forgive you, but you will return my father's land. And all the money you made from it, use it to build a free school for orphans. That way, your wickedness will at least help somebody." The crowd clapped. The king nodded in approval. Grace became queen, a gentle ruler. Every child who lost their parents found a home in her palace. One night, she sat outside alone, looking at the stars. Then she whispered, "Mama, Papa, I hope you see me now." And from the wind came a gentle voice. "We never left you." Moral of the story: no matter how deep pain buries you, if you keep your heart clean and your hope alive, Grace will always find you.